What's up, YouTube? How you doing? This is that guy Rail, the host of the 313 Live Show, Detroit's rawest podcast show. I would like to personally thank each and every last one of you for subscribing to our channel and watching our videos and showing much love. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. If you are new, please make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can get the update to all the new videos, because I got hot shit coming. It's coming, please believe it, because this is a Detroit YouTube channel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I was listening to the Drink Champs podcast show. I'm a fan of the Drink Champs. I listen to Noriega. Nori is the guy in the podcast business. Yes, he is. He's number one on the black side, and I gotta give him his props. Nothing but mad love to Noriega and the Drink Champs. Nori had a guest on his show, Ice-T. That is another brother that I give nothing but the utmost respect to. I would never disrespect Ice-T because he's an OG and he's a legend in our game. But I have to set my brother Ice-T straight in a respectful way, because he may have not known what he said was inaccurate information. Noriega had Ice-T as a guest on his podcast show, and he asked Ice-T, who was New Jack City based on? Noriega thought it was about a crew out of New York that called themselves the Cash Money Brothers. And Ice-T told him it was about a crew that comes out of Oakland, California. That is false. The director of this movie, the writer of this movie, in the director's cut of New Jack City, even stated that this movie was based on the Chambers brothers out of Detroit, Michigan. That's right, the Chambers brothers. The real Nino Brown, who the Nino Brown character was based on, is this man right here, ladies and gentlemen. B.J. Chambers. I have his book, and I have an extra copy that one of you guys can win, and I'm going to give it to you. Prodigy Hustler. That's right, Prodigy Hustler. Now, B.J. Chambers is the real Nino Brown. That's who Nino Brown's character was based on. BJ and his brothers, the Chamber brothers, moved from the South to Detroit, and they had a very successful run in the crack era in the 80s. The brothers, the Chambers brothers, brought a whole entire complex. They didn't go in and take over a complex as if Nino Brown did in New Jack City, which is a fictitious character that was based on the Chamber brothers. They went in and they bought an entire building. The address to that building is 1350 East Grand Boulevard. It's right here in Detroit, Michigan. The building no longer stands because the city of Detroit tore it down after the Chambers brothers was indicted and sent to prison. The building was a big 4-story building, and it was like a horseshoe. It was shaped like a horseshoe, and it was called the Broadmoor Apartments. Not the Carter, but the Broadmoor Apartments. This is a history lesson that I felt that Ice-T, as being an OG that comes out of the game of hustling, I felt that he should have known this, but he didn't know this, so I'm going to drop the jewels on him. And Nori, I want to drop these jewels on you too. It was not based on the brothers out of New York, and it was not based on some cats out of Oakland, California. It was based on these brothers right here, the Chambers brothers. I met up with B.J. Chambers yesterday. He gave me 2 books. This book that I'm going to read, and I have a book that I'm going to give to one of my listeners or one of my viewers that watches this video. I'm going to do this brother's story. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to talk to this brother. He's coming on. He's going to be on my podcast show. We're going to set that up. But this week, I'm going to address some things about this brother right here from reading the book, and some things that I know and personal guests that are going to call into my show who know the Chambers brothers well and who they have helped in the game. As I was saying, I would never disrespect my big homie Ice-T. Ice-T is the man. I just felt that Ice-T was misinformed on who New Jack City was based on. It was based on this brother right here, on this book. Yes. B.J. Chambers, of the Chambers brothers. These brothers was making so much money in the 80s, so much. Talking about millions. When you listen to Biggie's song, The 10 Crack Commandments, Biggie got he read something about the Chambers brothers, because when you listen to that, the Chambers brothers had a set of rules for every drop-off, pick-up and drop-off, man, that if you were taking dope to the spot and you got caught breaking these rules, you were fined so much money. Detroit City, we were known as a city that was we was trendsetters. We were always known for our minks, silk suits, and gator shoes. This new generation, a lot of them is lost. They don't set trends, they follow trends. Everybody now want to wear skinny jeans and dreadlocks. Ain't nothing wrong with dreadlocks, but a lot of young cats, they wear these dreadlocks because they see these dudes in New York, not New York, but Chicago, because that's where it's a big thing at in Chicago and Miami. So we're following, our younger generation is following other trends. But I just wanted to drop that jewel on Ice-T about making that big mistake. I just wanted to drop jewels on Ice-T and Noriega and let them know this is who New Jack City was based upon. This brother right here, B.J. Chambers, and his brothers, the Chambers brothers. 1350 East Grand Boulevard, the Broadmoor Apartments. That is the real Carter building. Was the real Carter building. It is no longer here. It has been demolished because the mayor at that time did not want that building to be standing anymore. He did not want that building to be an attraction for tourists or anybody from out of town during that time that found out about that building. He wiped it right out and demolished it within, I want to say, 88 or 89, he tore that building. The building was demolished. So people, tune in this week, this Tuesday coming, to my podcast show, The 313 Live Show, and you're going to hear more about it. I'm just going to talk more about this brother and his brothers. I'm going to talk more about all of them on my show. And I'm not going to give up too much in this video. I just wanted to put this video out to let the world know where New Jack City was originally from. It was originally written about B.J. Chambers and the Chambers brothers. Yes, it was. So, do your history. Go to Google and Google the Chambers brothers or Google B.J. Chambers. And it's all right there laid out for you. And you will see. And Ice-T, I honestly hope you, my brother, go and do a little research and read it yourself. Nori, I know you ain't gonna do no goddamn research because you too busy smoking and drinking to do that shit. But yo, salute to Nori. Noriega, you the man, brother. Nori is the man, and I give him nothing but great props. And I love what you're doing with the Drink Champs podcast, brother. Peace and love, and we out of here. 313 Live Show.